Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Subnautica, shall we? Continuing with our complete beginner's guide here in 2023. It looks like we got a radio message. What do we got?
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so that's terrible news from Ozzy, and we'll try to get there when we can. So, last we played, we had just basically crafted ourselves this Seamoth, and SeaGlide. And what we're going to do is keep the lights on. I'm going to turn the map off. I myself don't find this topographical map to be the most helpful, but it can be, I suppose, if you're in a cave or you want to just get the lay of the land. But I like this as a speed device and a flashlight myself. Oh, we got another radio message. All right, someone's going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to just open my PDA and look at the markings. So we got another distress call right here, and we can change this one to orange. I like to, again, change them to something other than blue because it tends to blend into the ocean so I can see things better. That's just my personal preference here. And what I think is a good idea at this point is now we have our SeaGlide, we've got some upgrades, and we can move a little further away from our base, is to consider going to some of these crash sites. Now, this one is stranded near a cave system and under attack. So that scares me. And this is in the shallows, and they're not under attack. So I kind of feel like, maybe I should scout an area where people aren't under attack by a giant snake. That's just, where I'm at. We also got a new radio signal coming in, and we need some water. So let's just gear up and head out. I recommend just continuing to see what you can craft and explore. Use your scanner.
This is Avery Quinn of trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read?
Oh, okay.
Over.
Somebody's trying to message us.
These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the
Come on,
meantime.
pick us up. All right, so maybe somebody's coming in a week to get us, That's what it sounds like. So that's not an escape pod. That's somebody from outside who is going to come try and help us, so that seems promising. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just jump down. And let's say what we've got in terms of agua. I'm going to go into the medical. I want to put in one med kit. Good. Let's see. Do we want to put away anything else? We've got some water. I'm going to go ahead and take out... I'll drink both of these small waters. And then this is ore. Are you full? You can take one. And this is just random stuff. I'll go ahead and kick that in there. What else do we got here? We have another ore container. No, that one's full. They're all full. We need to make another locker at this point. And that's okay. I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff into this container to give us some extra inventory space. All right. And I will consume this water and do exactly what I said. In the beginning, you just kind of, at least I like to make a lot of lockers to store everything. I want to have space to carry things, and I want to also be able to pick up everything that I can get. So this way, you just keep making these deployables. They only take 4 titanium. 1 piece of scrap makes a whole locker with the fabricator, and then you can keep collecting things and keep your inventory more manageable. So I'll go over here and just kind of put this down, we'll drop it, and I'm going to open this one. Oh boy. It was bobbing up and down and changing between open or pickup. There we go. Okay, so put away the quartz, all of the crafting stuff. I don't need to be doing any crafting at the moment. All I might want for a trip, like if I want to take a voyage, would be food and water. I've got plenty of water. It's now a question of some food. So since we're thinking about food, let's take a gander at making a grav trap. So this is another device that you can make to help your life become a little easier. So we're going to just take a look at the blueprints and just scroll down until we get a deployable. Oh, no, it's under machines. Here it is, grav trap. I'm going to pin the recipe, show you what this looks like. So on the upper right, you can see that now that I've pinned the recipe, it says you need a battery, you need 1 titanium, and you need 1, I believe that's copper. So we're going to go ahead and just see if we can get all this stuff out. So here's the copper, here's the titanium, and for a battery, we need copper and those mushrooms, which we have inside. Go ahead, jump up here. Mushrooms are down here. Take myself a couple of acid mushrooms. Then we're going to go into the fabricator. We're going to make a battery. Perfect. And then we're going to go down to tools. And no, it's under deployables here. Right. And we can make a grav trap. Great. So there's our grav trap. All done. And I'm going to go here. My hunger is okay, but what I can do is just cook something to eat, like this peeper, and carry it with me. Now, it will start to degrade as I'm carrying it, but it should last long enough for us to consume it. And we're not going to be gone for so long that it's impossible for us to get back and eat. But anyway, to help with our food, let me go into our inventory. I'm going to select this, okay? Actually, no, we should be able to just drop this. So what you want to do is you want to go to a place where there's fish, like right here. Look at all these fish, okay? And then just take this and drop your grav trap here. And then you see immediately what the grav trap does. It shoots out these kind of like tethers that use gravity to pull in anything close by. So this makes fishing so much easier because the fish can't really swim away from you. You can just, you know, easily kind of swim around and pick them up. It's unbelievably helpful. It makes life much better. Now, what you have to be careful of with the grav trap is that it will get things that you don't want. It can pick up like metal, like the scrap metal, but it can also attract those giant fish that make the gassy clouds and things, and just some stuff that you really don't want. You can see it's already got some pieces of rock, but honestly, you can just break these and, you know, take the stuff and be happy about it. At least I'm happy about it. You do have to pick it up from the grav trap, but look, there it goes. And it will just continue to sit out here and pick up stuff for you. So it is a very, very wonderful device for fishing. Sometimes you might have to pick it up and move it. It's useful to remember. I've put them down before and lost them. You know, you don't want to like forget where you put them. But because we put ours like right close to the station or our life pod here, it's going to be easy for us to, you know, come back. Now, I'm going to go into this container and I'm going to dump a bunch of these fish that we got in here. Okay, so all of the peepers I'm going to put in for later consumption. And these bladderfish I'm just going to turn into water. Great. Oh, I had an extra peeper. Great. Cook it. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to just put some copper in here too. I did pick some up. This will be good for just, like, I can make a battery with what I've got in here. And now our inventory is pretty good. Remember the green bar on the right of the item icon in your inventory shows its level of charge or repair. So, you know, in the case of food, that green bar is how long before it starts going bad. And you can see as it goes bad, it provides less food and water. So it starts going down, and eventually it'll cross the point of no return and just become outright bad for you, unfortunately. But that's not a huge deal. I'm going to eat this. Oops, nope, I put it away. I'm going to pull it back out. And remember, as long as you store the fish as not cooked, they won't go bad. So I'm going to eat this, and it did let me take my satiety above 100 a bit, so that's fantastic. And I'm going to drink one of these waters, and now we are rolling, and let's go. So I'm going to go back to our SeaGlide, and I'm just going to head toward this Life Pod 3. We're looking the whole way there. We're going to be exploring and seeing if there's anything new that we haven't yet uncovered. So here's a nice kelp forest if we want to come here and get ingredients for crafting. And you'll notice that even though it says 300 meters away, especially once you get the SeaGlide, that's actually not that far away. You can ride up onto the surface if you want as well to just keep yourself oxygenated. But I like to just explore around down on the bottom, and we're already there. Keep my eye out for any Aurora wreckage that I might have missed so I can try to get some parts for new equipment. And here we go. Let's see what's going on here. All right, I'm going to pull out the scanner, and we already found a SeaGlide fragment. We'll scan it, but remember, we already have made the SeaGlide, so that just is going to give us some titanium. And this pod is all damaged. Look at this. It's wide open. Okay, we're going to come inside and look around. Now, this is a data box. Push open on it, and you will get an awesome recipe. So we learned how to make a compass, which is super helpful. All right, and just look around to see if there's anything else that's worth salvaging that you can find. Keep an eye on your O2, but I don't see anything, except this PDA. So let's take that and bail.
New PDA data.
Get my oxygen back. Perfect. So if I go into my inventory and I go over to the log, okay, remember you can play back any radio signal that you receive so you can hear it again, or you can just read it if you forgot. And if you go into the data bank, all right, let's see here, data downloads, Aurora survivors. Here's the Life Pod 3 crew log, and you can just push square and play it.
Two of us? Your regular SeaGlide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
So they attempted to take a SeaGlide and, like, upgrade it so it would power it for both of them, and they could make it to safety. So they're not here anymore. Again, you can play that again. And here is a sandstone outcrop, okay? And here's some lead. Oh, perfect. We were looking for lead. So we got another piece of lead, which is tremendous, okay? And as you move into different biomes further away, there's a lot of nasty fish. Remember those fish right there with the kind of bright green spots that are big? They will come and attack you. So you just want to, you know, stay away from them. Use your SeaGlide, swim away. They usually won't pursue you forever. Piece of titanium. Okay. And I'm going to say, good. Here's a little box. And here is some salt also, remember. Perfect for us in our water situation. Quartz. Wow, look at this. There's a deep cave here. There's an ice dock that we can look at. And this is fascinating. This cave system, we might want to explore that, but let's get ourselves plenty of O2 and use the SeaGlide to do it as well. Now, I did see a box. I thought I saw a box over here on a ridge. Yeah, here it is. Does it have anything inside? It has a SeaGlide fragment. All right, well. Not great, but I always like to scan everything just to remove it. And there's some copper. Let's go up. So immediately, I'm going to go ahead in here, and I'm going to go to... remember, the game pauses when we're in here. We're good. I'm going to unpin the grav trap, and I'm going to look at the compass. Now, this is already in here, the mobile vehicle bay. If we can make the mobile vehicle bay, if we get all 3 pieces, and then we get all 3 pieces of this, and by pieces I mean like blueprint fragments, we can make a Seamoth, which is like a tiny little submarine, which is so awesome. But right now, I want to make a compass. So where is it? It's right here. All we need is copper wire and a wiring kit. Okay, so that's going to just be some silver and copper. That's actually super easy for us to make, which is really encouraging. I love the compass. It just helps you get around so much easier if you know like what direction you're going, and you can keep track. Like, well, I've gone north today. Let's go back. Anyway, let me get some more O2. All right, we're topped off, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to try to look in this cave. We need to be careful, but we've got a flashlight on our Seamoth, and sometimes you can find some cool things down here. What do we see here? This is a sandstone outcrop. I'm actually going to... No, I can't scan it, but... oh, there's some gold. Okay, right, we can get some better minerals. All right, so we want silver. There's the silver. Lead, perfect. We need to make the suit so we can go explore the Aurora. We'll take this quartz, although we don't really need it too much. And titanium, I'm not even going to pick it up. I've got plenty. Copper is good. Looks like another radio beacon has come in. Remember, you can also just switch to your flashlight while you're down here if you want to look around. Keep an eye on your oxygen, and it's still fine, so I'm going to go in here.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Right. So she's saying if you go into a cave like we are, you can die by running out of air. So what you have to do is remember where you are, and remember the way out, and keep an eye on your O2. All right. I'm good. I'm out. And, oh, one more thing to break. Caves, lead, great, are a wonderful source of rocky outcroppings that you can get minerals from. Okay, so it's one of the reasons you definitely want to go in caves. And I'm just going to go back. There's the Aurora over there. I'm going to head back and craft us a compass because it's awesome. And also, see if we have enough. What's in here? Is this another SeaGlide fragment? It is. It's fine. It's free titanium. What we can do is see if we can make the lead suit as well, and then that will allow us to go explore the Aurora. On the Aurora, you'll find the recipes for blueprints for necessary technologies to make our life a lot easier and our survival chances a lot higher. So eventually you want to get there. Okay, we got another radio thing. Let's see, what you talking about here?
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so they're gonna come save us because they saw that we got wrecked.
The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Uh-oh. So the pilot's saying he can't really do it, that there's problems with this possibility. But they're going to try to come anyway. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a wiring kit. And I'm going to make a copper wire. And this will allow us right away to come down here to make personal equipment compass. And boom. You'll see that the compass immediately installs when you build it. And up in the top center, the radial now has compass coordinates on it. So we can orient. Now let's look at what it's going to take to make the radiation suit. Just fiber mesh times 2 and lead times 2. So I know that we have these ingredients outside. Let's get them. We have the lead. It's just a matter of the fiber mesh. I'm going to drink a water. There's no reason not to drink water if you're below 100, by the way, and you're not going to drink more than you need. It's always the right thing to do. All right, random, no fiber mesh in that one. Here's one. And no fiber mesh in this one either. I'm going to dump a bunch of this stuff in here, though. There you go. What does fiber mesh take to construct? Let's just look at our blueprints and fiber mesh. It should be actually up at the top. That's right. Yep. It just takes 2 creepvine samples. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to need another creepvine sample then. But luckily, we just went to... We can see the creepvine right here. So we'll just swim over here and use our knife and get some samples. We got the SeaGlide. This is pretty easy peasy. Hack it. Hack it. There it goes. 2 hacks with the knife. You got enough. Is something on me? I thought something was chasing me. This game very quickly goes from peaceful, fun, nautical exploration to terrifying experience whenever anything is chasing you. So I just have, like, you know, the jitters sometimes. All right. Let's go here. Resources, basic materials, fiber mesh. And now, let's make a radiation suit. There goes. Done. And now if I go into my character, I look at my inventory, I am wearing a radiation suit, a radiation helmet, and radiation gloves. With my super flippers, my high capacity O2 tank, and my compass all installed. So now I'm, like, you know, legit ready. I'm going to eat this before it goes even worse. It's already deteriorating pretty horribly, and we can drink that. All right. Great. Did I put all my salt away? No, I do have some salt. Okay. We can make more water, but we should be good. What we want to do at this point is potentially think about getting ourselves over to... they're 500 meters deep. Oh, no, 500 meters away. Great. Only 100 meters deep. Oh, but 100 meters deep is actually pretty deep. So right now, it might be a little bit hard for us to get 100 meters deep, but we can go check this out. But I think what we want to do is, you know, probably go to the Aurora. Let me just give you a feel for it. Right down here, we're 50 meters deep, okay? Now, as you start to go, what is this a fragment of? Oh, mobile vehicle bay. We want this. Got it. Now we can build the mobile vehicle bay, which is insanely awesome. Okay, so we want to do that. We'll pick up this titanium. As you start to go deeper, your suit will not allow you to. There's something scary happening. So I hear growling and such, so I'm just going to kind of get away from that and swim back home. Ooh, cool caves and stuff. Yeah. Yep. Now with our SeaGlide, we can actually get away from that guy before he explodes and not take damage, so that's kind of cool. Creature egg. All right. My O2 is running low. So you can't go beyond certain depths until you get better technologies. So don't go super deep. Plus, you have to come all the way back up for air. All right. I'm going to board the escape pod, and I'm going to look at the recipe. What if I want to make the mobile vehicle bay. What's that going to take? Let's go ahead and pin that up there. Here it is. It just takes a titanium ingot, a power cell, and lubricant. We have the lubricant. The power cell is a little bit more devious. Let's go ahead and see if we can craft something like that. Power cell is 2 batteries and rubber. Oh, it's not that devious. Okay, great. So we can actually make this. A titanium ingot is just 10 pieces of titanium. And you know that we have that, or I know that we have that anyway. We've been getting titanium left and right. So let's see how much copper we actually have, and just start making some of these pieces. I'm going to need some more acid mushrooms, but those grow on trees. We need 1 rubber. Here we go. 2 mushrooms actually does it for us in that regard. And let me just use the fab, make the titanium. Here's 4 pieces. Okay. And then we can make a battery. Okay. Circle, circle, circle. Close that out. Go down. Here's mushrooms right here. I mean, they're just so easy to find. They're almost, some things are just almost not worth even harvesting, like these, for example, because they're just so easy to find right outside your life pod that unless you need them on the go, might as well just keep them here, right? And we can just say, hey, give me this. If we want to get some bleach and make more water. All right, and I'm going to go into the ore bin. And let's see, I've got 6 pieces, or no, 4. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And I need that lubricant, which is in, I think this one. There it is. Amazing. Okay, so let's go here. Let's make ourselves a ingot. And let's make another battery. Now, we can go here and we can make... Oh, no, we have to make the power cell. Right. Make that power cell. The power cell is just a bigger battery for bigger things. And now we can make a mobile vehicle bay. We'll unpin this, of course. The bigger it is, the longer it takes to fabricate. Done. And I will also, if I want to make bleach... Oh, it's coral tube, not... I picked up the wrong kind of coral. Ooh, it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's fine. We just need to, not table coral, that's for something else. I'll put that away, though. It's useful. Put the salt in there, put the copper in there. Amazing. Put 1 med kit in there. All right. And now let's dive down, and you can release the vehicle bay, but you want to kind of do it away from your ship and where there's a little bit of depth, and this is actually pretty good. So let's see. Can I put it here? Oh, wait. Hey. Let me release it. All right, here we go. Let me assign this to a quick slot. Yeah. All right. All right. So we want to release the mobile vehicle bay. And there it is. I just put it to a quick slot, and I pushed the trigger to use it, and it's here. And it's floating, and it's really close to our life pod. Now, the reason I didn't put it right next to it is because it needs to make stuff. It needs to make, like, vehicles, so you need a little space for it. You can always just pick it up and move it. If you push X, you can climb up onto it, and then you can go here. But as you see, we don't have any recipes. These are our little drones, which will build whatever we want to craft, but for the time being, we don't actually have the recipes. I'm going to put the SeaGlide back on my list. Our batteries are running a bit low, so we might want to make a few more. And we can do that pretty easily, just like that. And I'm going to go back on board. And now we have a compass, we have the radiation suit, and we have the mobile vehicle bay. So it's time for us to probably head over toward the Aurora, make some batteries, make sure we have enough food for this mission if we want, or we can go exploring more and try to check out some other life pods. The choice is yours. But I think we have, at this point, gotten a fantastic start into the game. Let me know if you guys want to see more, but I think this might be a good place for you to kind of just pick up the journey on your own. You can keep exploring the life pods, listen for any radio transmissions that come in, go to the Aurora safely now, build up your food and water supply, continue to try to scout the area around, looking for Aurora wreck sites, salvage places where you can try to find different recipes or components, and unravel the mystery and fun that is Subnautica. Everyone, I hope you found this useful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.